Let's start the today's session. Today yesterday I solved the basic and easiest string problem. Now I'm going to solve the medium string problem, right? The first one is solved yesterday, so let's solve from the second and let's solve the second then again. So what is the question here? So the question is like question that maximum nesting depth of a parenthesis, right? Given a valid parenthesis string s, return the nesting depth of s. The nesting depth is the maximum number of nested parentheses. So we have to find the maximum number of nested parentheses. Like here, if you see from here to here, it's like a nested parenthesis is like a this and this and this. So it's a three. From here, this is one defined, this is two defined, and this is three defined. Just we have to find the nested parenthesis like with the numbering. So this enter 0, this enter 1, 0, 1. Now again 1, 1, 2. It's always a valid, right? Let's take 1, let's remove 1, 1, 2, that's 2. So you have just nothing. You have to just nothing like int max, 0 and 4. We have to take a step. No, not a step, like just we have to count like if x is equal to x, then cnt increase, else cnt decrease, and max is equal to max of max and cnt. Now return max, right? So we have cnt 0. Let's see this working right or not. I think this must be right, but take 1. Okay. Else if 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 the x is equal to minus I, then we have to decrease, and here we have to plus. Just we have to This is easy problem, not so big, right? We have, if we find the opening project bracket, so we have to increase, and if we finding the closing bracket, we have to decrease, and we are maximizing it. That's it. The problem. Let's see next problem. Common to integer. Okay. So let's just give me 5 minutes. I will be back. So sorry, let's read the problem. So this is simple problem like you have given a Roman number. You have to change this into integer, right? So that's a simple problem. Like how can we solve this? Where are you from? So I'm like from. So let's see. So as you know, we have to map it, right? Let's first check the result. Sorry, result is equal to 0 and map a unordered map into character into integer. Its name is Roman, right? And let's put it. I want to put it all it. Sorry, like equal to 1 equal to 1, then comma v equal to v equal to 5. Just you have to map it all, right? Which we find here. Then L 15, 300, 500 m is like a 1000. Okay, so this much. Now let's start as dot 5. So what we have to do, like we have to only handle like the position where we are supposed, like what I'm trying to do, like for example, we have to handle only like 4, right? And like 9, this, that means the one element lesser than the, that, like we have to handle like 99. Okay, 400, 900, 999. That's it. So what we do, like if the S Roman SI and the Roman SI plus 1 is greater, then we have to minus 1 Roman S dot I. We have to decrease, else just we have to add the value, right? And at last we have to return result plus Roman plus s dot size s dot size minus 1. So this is, let's see this pass the test cases or not. What I am, okay, this fail. Why? It's a 4. Okay. It's 1 minus 1, right? We have to decrease the, we have to only submitting. So this passes the test cases. We have to just know, like this is the crucial part. Like solving this, if we and this condition is like for this, like for 90, for 900, for 400, this like condition 9 for 4, for 14, and for 19. This is for this all we have to do this. Otherwise, at last we have to adding last the value and it is returning. It's a map. Let's move the next question. In string to integer, I think. So what is suggesting? Let's read the question. To implement a my AOT a string as function which converts the string into 32 bits signed integer. Okay. So white space you have to ignore white space. Leading white space determines sign by checking if the character is -1 or +1, assuming the positive is neither present. Okay. So read the integer by skipping the leading zero. Okay. So we have to ignore the white space and skip the leading zero until the non-digit character. If the digit, if no digit were read, return the zero and rounding off. Okay. Final 22. And if we remove, it's a minus. If we remove zero, it's a minus 22. Okay. So it's 31 only, and it's not. Okay. I understand now. So zero, remove zero. Okay. This is bracket. Only zero. There no character. If the character no characters to return. Okay. I think what we have to do now. First we have to first we have to ignore the white spaces. Right. Then again zero. First we have to check negative. If we find the negative, na negative. Okay. What to do now? So to you have to ignore the white space, right? So now let's check, like, just reverse the number, right? We got the negative -1, it's negative. While s dot back equal to positive. Not equal to negative. S dot back. While s dot back equal to white spaces, or s dot back equal to 0. S dot pop the just we have to pop back. Now just we have to Now let's first reverse the number. It's make life easy if we reverse the number. As dot begin and as dot end. Right. Now take a negative like 1. If the as dot back is equal to minus 1. Sorry. Negative is equal to minus 1 and just we have to as dot pop back. Now while as dot empty and as dot empty and as dot back is equal to minus sorry spaces white space or as dot back is equal to 0. Just we have to back. Now let's take an integer. No. Now take a string resultant is equal to not a empty. Now while is as dot empty and each digit as dot back, then we have to add result. Just we have to add result as dot back slash as dot pop back. Right. Now the string is complete. Let's see the result value. What we can go with, what we can get the value of result. Okay. So first we have to just return one. Just we are trying to see what was the result in result. Time limit exceed. Why? Okay. So the time complexity is increased. I think the minus one. Okay. I think that you're right. Just we have to enter here. Just we remove the not st dot pop na pop dot back. Sorry, pop dot back. Pop dot back as dot 42 right, 52 right, 132 right, empty right, empty right. So this is the good, good one. Now let's see what. Let's see. Now you can use like negative. Up. Now we check that if it is empty, then we have to return 0, else not. We have SQU result. Let's see this provided a right answer or wrong solution. Yeah, this passes the test case for all the 5. Now let's try to submit it and out of range. Okay, so we have to use the manual function, right? Now just result dot empty. Just we have to add like the final final result is equal to result is equal to 10 plus result dot back back minus 0 and result dot pop back, right. Just we have to remove return the negative into into final result, and just take here final result is final in final result is equal to 0. Let's see this is the past test cases or not. Think not. Why this not pass the test cases? So final result into plus can't hold wrong. So we okay. We have to reverse, right? We have to reverse the number. Are you sure? What is that? And see out result. What is this? Let's say what should be result? 42. So back 2 and 4. Okay, yeah. We have to reverse this number. So just we have to reverse, like reverse result dot begin and result dot end, right. Now I think this would passes all the test cases. Yeah, so I like see out 91 948. Why wrong? I don't think so. I just give the wrong answer. So just we have to put like I think here we can have to do like if the negative is equal to -1 and the final result is increased, think is increased the int minimum, then we have to return the we have to int maximum, right? Maximum. Then we have to return like int min. I think so. And if negative is equal to 1 and the final result is increased int int maximum, then we have to return like int maximum. I think so. This can pass the test cases. Yeah, let's try to do so. Runtime environment. Why? 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 I try to do here. Okay, so if here we get the result like as dot empty as dot empty, then we have to return 0. No, it's giving the wrong answer. Why? So plus 1. 0. Okay. Okay. So it might be possible like as dot mm, a negative is equal to 1 as dot pop back. Right. Let's try to the so if both are present, so it should be if the both are present, like, so it should be 0, right? No, let's see that. We have cut it down the spaces here, spaces, spaces, right? We cut down the spaces, right? And here we check for the sign, right? So it's both sign are present, then we have to like do right if the both sign is present. Hmm, it's negative. So we removing the white spaces. Okay, that's it. Now, if we remove all the white spaces and it's become like a empty, so we have to return the 0. Now, now we are checking for the sign, right? So, we are checking for the sign, like here we have negative sign again, negative sign, and again we have to check. We check the negative sign and other and increase the length. So as dot pop back now plus. So let's see here, right? If we have sign, negative sign, if so, if s dot back is equal to plus 1 plus, so what to do here? Just we have to do s dot pop back, right? Else if s dot back equal to negative, so what to do here? We have to do like negative and s dot pop, sorry, s dot pop back on here, right? Now, this is good. Now we have to what what I'm trying to do here, just nothing. I think this is not good. Okay, so let's remove this. We are going right sarcastic way. Let's see, and let's see for these test cases. Okay, sorry. Okay, take your time and yeah, let's see. Yeah, let us pass. So what I do? First, I remove all the white spaces from the begin of the string. Right now, if the after removing all the white spaces, a string become empty. We have to return 0. Right now, we have to check like if it is negative, if it is positive. So we have to do nothing because initially we take as it's already default positive. So we have to just pop back, right? Or else if it is negative, so we put it into negative and pop back. Like for we have test cases like this. So first we have find the negative. So we take the negative and pop back. Now then we again find the then we find the positive. No. So then we go like here. So we check them. all if the character is a digit. So we have to add into the string and the popping back. Now we have just taking like if the adding to element to find an answer, if it is increased to the maximum size int max, and then and that is number is negative, so we have to return the maximum, because it's still that the range between live between this only. That's why we are representing uh, returning that int min. Now if it is positive, so we have to return the int maximum if it go out the bond, right? And else just we have to, if it within the boundary, so we have to return this much. So iPhone, what what are you trying to show? Yeah, we're from the Jharkhand. So I am from Dhanbad. Dhanbad. So what is this? ऐसे can't we do this like में जब ऐसे iterate करेंगे तो उसका string बनेगा, reverse कर दें क्या भैया जी? can't we do this? I mean जब array से iterate करेंगे तो उसको string बना के reverse कर दें. can't we do this? I mean जब array से iterate करेंगे तो उसको string बना के, yeah, you can do it. uh, फिर रिटर्न करते समय नंबर अगेन अगर साइन हो तो उसको अलग से हैंडल कर लेंगे, या यू कैन डू इट लाइक दैट. सो दिस इज द सॉल्यूशन. I think if we comment out this, then it's pass, but I think why unnecessary code written, right? So now let's move the next question. Count the number of substring. um, Count the substring with ABC. Given the string consists only A, B, C, return the number of substring containing at least one occurrence of the character. So it's a more like a question of a uh, sliding window or a right or a two-pointer approach, like one at least one character. So we have like this much all three character, right? Coming at least one occurrence of all three characters. So this, so we have here 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have put like 3, 6 minus 3, 3, 6 minus 3, A, B, C, A, B, C. So it's like a, it's like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 2, 4. Now it's, if we increase to here, no, if we increase here, so it's out there board. Now let's see, and 3, that means 3 plus, now let's see here, 3, 4, 6, 2, now it's here, now 1, it's like a 10, 10. So it's a sliding window approach, like we have to find that at most, sorry, at least, right? So where is the problem? I think it's not at this. Let's see this is the right problem of this or not. So approach, what we can say? SP. Okay. All the string that exactly K16 character. I think yeah, same question. Let me see. Any another question? Yeah, we have solved it. I think we solved it. Yeah, I solved it in 2 days. So this much. Let's. I think this question is solved. I think this is question is solved because count the number string. This the number of substring. Oh, I gave this is also count the number of substring. The number of homogeneous substring. Count the distinct. Count the distinct substring. What is this? Let's see. Mm, STBT 6 out of 2. Yeah, this is the simple the problem. You have to remove the character. Just you have to find the distinct character, right? Distinct substring like SDS. So total is here. Total is here like 3 into 4 by 2. 3 into 4 by 2 is equal to 6. MPT is allowed, right? ABC. Yeah, MPT is allowed. So this much, I think this 6 plus 1, 7. 7. Now 2. 2. 2 are there. So it's contained like SDS. So it's S. It's become S. So S, S. So we have to remove like 2I. 7. 7. Okay. We have to remove 3. 3. SDS. S. Just we have to remove the, we have to count only the distinct subarray, right? Substring. So we know that total substring is like n into n plus 1 by 2 plus 1 because it allowed to count that empty one, right? Now, due to the duplicate, what we get? Due to the duplicate, what we get here? Due to the duplicate, we get here like S, D, S, 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 D, S, D, S, D, D, S, S, and the F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1. We have to here SP. We have just one duplicate error. SP 2 by 3 by 2, 3, 3, 1. Whole array, and we have to choose a space. So one second. Now here we take like 2 into 3 by 2 plus 1. So it's a 4, 4 and 1. It's a 3, right? It's 3. Now let's see. Let's see like A, B, C, A, and B. Let's see for this question. Like 4, 5 by 2 plus 1. So 10, 11 substring minus. We have to remove like 2, 1 plus 2, 1. So we have 2. That means here we can get the 9. Alright. I don't think so. We can get 9 like A, B, B, A. So it's more like a 9 substring. So let's say So it's like a more like approach. String it can be obtained in relation several times. So to let's move the next question like longest palindrome substring. Right. So in this question, you have given the string and you have to return the longest palindrome means substring. So what we can here do this like B A B A D. Okay. Now D D D D A B A D B. Okay. Just put the I think we can use here alias. Are you sure? Yeah, I sure. But we can use the alias. Alias. I don't think so. We can use the alias like why? Why LPS? Why to use LPS like if this zero, uh, this this zero, this we have to not then this not be yeah. What's one? So it's increases. It's increases. It's a two. It's a two. So it's a two. It's again it's zero. Right. Now it's 10. Now what is this? So it's a zero. Zero. I think this much. Now let's see. This approach. It's not equal. So this not equal. This this equal. So this is equal to. So it's I don't think it's used for the alias. We have to return the range longest substring. So we can check like LPS. We can check here like use the LPS, right? Why LPS? Can't we use the like if we use the DP here, can I solve it? Yeah, we can use solve it using the DP, right? Because the constraint is very low. So how can we proceed with using DP like so? It's more like a that just just not proceed with the using DP. Just use the brute force approach here. What might be the brute force here? So the question arises: what might be the brute force here? So like I can try like both the substring. Like if we are here, let's suppose if we are in a position of A, we check from the left, right? like in the position to the left, if we check for the odd palindrome, odd size palindrome and the even size palindrome, right? If we are in position of I, we can check I and I, like for the odd one. Now we can check like I or I plus 1 for the even one, right? And we can get the maximum length. If the maximum length is, what we, what can you do, like if we are present on the I, I, right? So let's see how can we approach like this. So the my basic idea is like if we present from 1, if we present A on A, we can check the odd length palindrome. Like we can check A, and if this and this is equal, and this is empty, so this much from the A we can make this a odd palindrome, right? BAB. Now if for go for the even, we can check from like this and this. So this is not a valid palindrome. Now I know I get the palindrome this. Now we can move the next index. Now we check the odd palindrome, right? So we take this and now check this much. So this is the odd palindrome from the index of 2. Now from the index of 2, we can check the even palindrome. So I think there is nothing, no even palindrome. Now here again we move the next element. So we can't find anything. So this much, right? So let's code it down first. Let me code it first. Like and is equal to sd dot size, right? Size. Now what to do? We have to take a start. It's equal to 0, end is equal to 0, it's equal to 0. Now check like n plus plus. Now we have to like code length. So we call the helper function s and length I to I, right? And it even. So we have to check s I and I plus 1, right? This much. Now just we have to take maximum length is equal to, just we have to take here get temp max is equal to max of odd and even, right? If the temp max temp max is greater than the end minus st, so we have to put it down like s is equal to st is equal to what with the starting index, what will the starting index, right? So let's say like a b b a c. So this much I travel from the, I started from here. So we have to I minus 3 length, right? 3 by 2 minus 1. So it's a 1 minus 1. It's a 1. It's a 1. It's a 1. It's a start from the 2 minus 1. It's a start from 1. So we have to just max temp mx minus 1 divided by 2. Just we have to do this, right? 3 minus 2. We're taking the upper bound. and the for the end like 2 plus 3 by 2 1, it's a 3, right? If the increasing value is like this and we are starting from this, so that means 0 1 2 3, so 1 minus 4 3 by 2 1, so it's a 0, right? So we taking the upper bound, not a lower bound, maximum minus 1 by 2 and the maximum and 2 4 by 2 2 towards 3. Okay, so I plus max, sorry, cam max divided by 2, right? This much. Now in the last index we have to return, just we have to return like as dot sub str, as dot sub sub str starting index and the int minus st plus 1, this is the length and this is the starting point. Now let's put the helper function, right? We use the string in the left and the left and the right, right? So now let's see what might be the result of this. So while the left greater than equal to 0 and the right is less than as dot size and and as dot left is equal to as dot right, then we have to just minus the left and plus the right. Okay, just we have to return the right minus left plus 1, just this minus 1. So this is good. And if the n is equal to 1, okay, so 0, we have to return empty string, right? So let's put it down. This much bad. Why? This will not give the right answer. Why this not give the right answer? Yeah, yeah, this is simple. Now let's see how can we solve using DP. We can use solve DP, but it's a bit tricky. We are failing to find the, so now let's move to next question. Now let's see the next question, right? That means we have to increase like here. uh, This mess is right. So let's see next question. The beauty of the sum of beauty of all substring. The beauty of a substring is the difference in frequency between the most frequent element or least frequent element. For example, A, B, B, C, A. Okay, so given the beauty, return the sum of beauty of all the substring. Okay, it's 500. It's can give you n square into log n. So just we have to use the frequency like 4 int I int and plus plus. Now let's I just you have to use from the 0 like 1 1 1 least frequent most frequent. You have to find like maximum and minimum like max min. So let's just start from the 1 1 1 and 1 0 answer, 2 and 2 0 answer, 2 2 and 1 1 answer. Just we have to use this approach. We use the map frequency right here we have. So this is the simple problem. We can use the brute force here. So let's say int count is equal to 0. We have to do like what to do? Just we have to do. So we have to do like int count. So we can travel all the sub-array, right? So let's take unordered unordered map here. Just we take the character frequency and just we have travel like j is equal to I, j is equal to n, j is equal to plus plus. Now we have to take like int max frequency is equal to 0 and min frequency is equal to minus 1e9, right? Now just now let's see the situation. So uh, just add here frequency dot s dot I s dot I sorry s dot j plus plus. Now we have to max frequency is equal to frequency max max frequency is equal to frequency dot s dot I, right? And min frequency is equal to min min frequency and frequency s dot I. Now we have to add into count be like max frequency minus min frequency, right? And just we have to return the count. The compiler error. Okay. So we not define the s dot size of this much. Why this? Okay, sorry. I thought why this giving the wrong answer, but I don't understand. Why? Why? S plus J, 2. Okay. Okay, now I get it. 2 or 1. We have to travel like that. Finding the maximum. Not at this much. We have to travel. We have to travel. I tried to take down the brute force here. First we have right brute force, right? So auto x x frequency max frequency is equal to max of max frequency is equal to x dot second, and the min frequency is equal to min min frequency is equal to x dot second. Now let's see. This should pass all the eight cases, I think. If you mean. Okay, sorry. This max frequency this much. This minimum frequency this much. Let's remove this only. Is this giving the right answer or the time complexity? Nah, I think this is the brute force approach, right? We have a store the all and the maximize find the maximum element. Now let's see if this problem can solve into this time complexity of this. So so this much. Now I already submitted that code in December 2059. Let's see. Yeah, I solved that one. Let's see the other solution. It's a like better route approach. Let's see the optimal solution of this person, like n square brute force approach. Yeah, this much the brute force approach. This is n square in a space. So we are storing the element space. Okay. Sorry, police. Okay. No, this is tricky. N square and space 0. Now we are storing answer. This, yeah, this much is good. This solution is good. We're traveling all the array and storing this. Now we're taking the difference of the frequency. What is frequency? I don't know. So frequency ch different frequency ch Now if CS is greater than it, na, you have to just add up maximum or minimum, right? Good. That's good. Now let's move to the next question. I think this is solved by me. Yesterday I solved this problem. How? Let me show you. Reverse the number of event. Reverse, reverse, reverse the word, word, GFG. I solved here. I think so that I solved it. Yes, I solved here. The same problem. Copy and the paste. So what this should be here? Like just you have to use spaces. Seems to be here. No. Everything is all right. Yeah, just you have to use here spaces, and in that problem we have to use dots. Simple. So I'm able to solve the complete 15 question of the string, right? So in which question should be you have to give more time. This is the good question. Longest palindrome substring. You have to think about this, and this is also a good question, right? And I don't think another one is. Let's see today's POTT. The prefix of a positive integer is an integer formed by the one or more. So it's more like a problem. Two array, two integers. Prefix of a positive integer, right? Prefix of a positive integer is an integer formed by one or more digits starting from its leftmost digit. For example, 1, 2, 3 is the prefix of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, while 2, 3 is not. Okay, I understand now. The common prefix of two integer A and B is an integer of C, such that C is the prefix of both A and B. Okay, what? The common prefix of two integer A and B is a integer C, is an integer such that the C is the prefix both A and B. Okay, okay. For example, I have common prefix 56 and itna. Okay, while itna to know. Okay, yeah, I understand. You need to find the length of longest common prefix between all the pair of x and y such that x belong to array and y array 1 and y belong to array 2. Okay, return the length of a longest among all the pair. If no common prefix exists, return them 0. So what is the file? Okay, right. Here this and this, it's a 10. Now here nothing, it's common. What to do? What we have to do here? Add up all just what to do, what to not to do. Just we have to write the one. Yeah, say the length like area of length 8. So one, 10, that we take that and if we take 100,000, so what might be the result of this solution? It's a complicated one, but I think so. It's like a right. So let's see how can we approach like if we take this size to compare all the elements, okay? Just to sort it. Just we have to use like 1, 0, 100, 1000. Yeah, this side. Yeah, 1, yeah, 10, yes, 100, right? 100, 3 answer. What we can do here is how to approach this problem. Longest common prefix. That's the common in both sides of all the pair. Like I to J, we have to check all the pairs for the prefix. Like if we pre-compute the prefix of this, so this might be the also problem because the size is and square and 1 and 10, right? 1, 10, 100, right? Yeah. It's 4, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. think this is absolute nonsense here. And what might be the result? Yes, we have to. First we have to. What we can do here, just take a unordered set, right? Uh, take unordered set here, int, and it's collect the prefix, right? Now let's store all the prefix of like nums. Let's store from nums array, right? While x greater than equal to 0, so let's put x equal to x. So x greater. So prefix prefix dot insert should be xx and xx 10 is equal to 10. Right? This is the store the prefix, right? All the prefixes just stored. I think yes, this is store all the prefixes. Now maximum length is equal to 0. Now फिर okay. Now let's travel from the let's find the length helper function x. What's going to be the length? What will might be length? How can it find the length? Let's auto helper int xx. Now int cnt is equal to 0 while x is greater than 0 cnt plus plus xx divided by 10 and return the this and return the cnt. Now this is the helper function. Now this return the length, right? Now check if now we have to check like while xx is equal to x while x is equal to greater if the prefix dot count of xx just we have to take the maximum length is equal to maximum max length and the length and break because we find the maximum else xx divided by 10 and the length minus right and just we have to the return the return the maximum length. This is the solution. It's good. Let's see. It's run. It's good. Yeah, this passes the test case. Let's submit. Try to submit it. Yeah, this passed all the test cases. So what to do? What I do? Just I have to put all the prefix of array one into prefix sum and checking from the prefix two if the is able to find it, so I try to find. That's it. The question of the today POTT problem. So this is from my side today. Let's solve another question. Let's take from and from the tomorrow I'm going to start the stack and queue. So if you want to solve the problem, so you have to read the stack and queue problem. So that's it for the today. Thank you. Okay. So thank you.